Welcome to the channel. If you're into cameras, gear, and those under-the-radar tech moves that might just flip the script, hit that play button and stay with me. You're not going to want to miss a second of this. Canon might be getting ready to finally jump into a space they've only ever tiptoed around, the pocket-sized, stabilized camera market. And let me tell you, the way they're going about it, it's not what you'd expect. DJI has ruled this space with the Osmo Pocket series, those slick little gimbals that vloggers, travelers, and creators have grown to love. Small, stabilized, and honestly reliable, but predictable. Canon? They're not just copying and pasting. Based on patent leaks, design rumors, and some inside talk from folks over the Sabinet, they're coming in with a very Canon twist. And it all starts with this, a zoom lens. Most pocket gimbal cameras, including the Osmo Pocket 3, come with a fixed focal length. You want a wider shot? Step back. Need a tighter frame? Move in. That's just the reality. But Canon's new design? It suggests a built-in zoom lens, which could mean actual optical zoom, not digital crop nonsense. That alone could make this thing a powerhouse for mobile filmmakers and vloggers who don't want to carry a bag full of lenses or gear. Imagine filming in the streets of Tokyo, zooming in on a ramen stand across the road, without taking a single step forward. That's the kind of control we've never really seen in a compact gimbal cam. And it's not just about convenience. It's about creative flexibility. And Canon might finally be giving creators what they've been asking for. Now, some of you camera nerds might remember, Canon did once explore a gimbal concept with interchangeable lenses. Yeah, that was around 2021. The plan back then? Slap an EFM mount on a mini camera. Let people use real lenses on a stabilized body. Genius in theory, but honestly, the timing was all wrong. The EOSM system didn't age well. It's discontinued now. And RF lenses? They're too chunky for a palm-sized build. So what did Canon do? They pivoted. Hard. Instead of modular madness, they seem to be settling on a fixed zoom setup. More user-friendly, lighter, and probably better for balance and battery life. Was it the right call? Honestly, probably. Canon's rumored gimbal cam is expected to pack a 1-inch sensor. That's the same size you'd find in their PowerShot V10 and the G7X series. It's also on par with the Osmo Pocket 3. So what's the big deal? Well, with a sensor that size, you're getting way better low-light performance, sharper images, more natural depth of field, and dynamic range that doesn't look like it was squashed through a potato filter. But here's the kicker, Canon's color science. If you've ever shot with Canon DSLR, you know the colors just pop. Skin tones look natural, shadows don't turn into mush, and there's that cinematic warmth you can't quite explain. Pair that with Canon's digic processing, and this tiny camera could seriously punch above its weight. Let's talk about something less technical. Trust. Canon has been doing this for decades. DSLRs, mirrorless, cinema gear. Their imaging legacy goes deep. And while they've been slow to jump into new markets, when they do, they tend to bring their A game. The potential here? A stabilized, zoom-capable pocket camera that carries Canon's DNA. Imagine the autofocus from an R-series camera, image stabilization from their top-tier glass, and the colors we all know and love, all baked into something that fits in your pocket. That's not just competition for DJI. DJI's gimbals are buttery smooth to use. Touchscreen controls, smart subject tracking, intuitive menus. It just works. Canon? They got some catching up to do on the interface side of things. If this camera feels clunky, if the menus are old-school DSLR style, or if the touchscreen is laggy, that could kill the vibe fast. Canon needs to bring smart UI, fast touch response, and maybe, just maybe, some AI-driven tracking to the table. This camera needs to feel modern, not like a firmware update from 2016. Canon has teased this kind of thing before. Cool patents, slick renders, and then radio silence. So yeah, skepticism is fair. There's no official release date, no product name, not even a confirmed spec sheet. But these new leaks, they're way more polished than before. And they come at a time when Canon is clearly looking to reach younger, mobile-first creators. So, maybe this time is different? Could we finally get a Canon-branded Osmo killer? We're closer than ever. Would it be marketed as a vlogging tool? A backup cam for pro shooters? A content creator's new go-to? Canon's never had a real product like this, so it could open up a totally new category. If they price it right, say under $600, it could take on the Osmo Pocket 3 and give GoPro a headache. But if it creeps up into $800 plus territory, well, that's where things get tricky. It's got to be powerful, but not intimidating. Premium, but not overpriced. The balance here? Critical. Would you trade your Osmo Pocket for a Canon version with real zoom and better colors? Or is Canon too late to the party? Let's talk in the comments. Your thoughts always bring more to these conversations. If this video gave you something to think about, hit that like button. And if you want to stay ahead of the curve on gear that's about to drop, subscribe. We're just getting started.